Communications in the Office of University Relations. Let me begin by acknowledging the presence of our President, Janine Hodder, our corporate partners from Shell Western Supply and Trading Limited, as well as Mr. Howard Thompson from the Department of Labor. Thank you all for joining us this morning, and a special welcome to our media partners whom we depend on to ensure that the general public remains well informed of all the initiatives here at UB. Before we go any further, just a friendly reminder to kindly silence your cell phones. This press conference is to announce a collaboration between University of the Bahamas and Shell Western Supply and Trading Limited, who has so graciously agreed to be the title sponsor of our Fall 2024 Career Fair. This partnership aligns with the university's strategic goal, number 3, supporting student success. Shell Western Supply and Trading Limited is deepening their relationship with UB, and beyond being the title sponsor, they are committed to providing student internships, employment, and career advancement opportunities. Today, we will hear from Ms. Candy Swish, Dr. Willissa Mackey, Mr. Rodrigo Teixeira, Ms. Christina Dames, and Mr. Howard Thompson. I now invite Ms. Candy Swish, the Executive Director and Acting VP, to bring opening remarks, followed by Dr. Willissa Mackey.
Good morning, and thank you, Nikki. Standing on the established protocol on behalf of our Board of Trustees Chair, Allison Maynard Gibson KC, our Acting President, Janine Hodder, Executive Leadership Team members, Division of Institutional Advancement, and in the Office of Corporate and Foundation Relations, Senior Manager, and my right hand, Ms. Inga Boswick. Our faculty and staff, and everyone here, welcome to UB. As this is the first day of October, we are delighted to have you with us for an exciting month. In just a few short weeks, we will have our annual career fair, which is an integral part of the institution's history since the 1980s, dating back to the then College of the Bahamas. Fast forward to our Golden Jubilee year, we hold dear our 22,000 proud alumni and celebrate decades of mentorship, career development, job opportunities for our students through the diligence and consistency of the faculty and staff of the Counseling and Career Services Department. Let's give them a round of applause. This year, we're pleased to announce our title sponsor of the 2024 Career Fair and Symposium, Shell Western Supply and Trading Limited. Let's give them a round of applause. They've been wonderful. I can attest that the leadership team at Shell, some of whom are with us today, are very strategic in their efforts to build stronger ties to UB for the benefit of our students, with more good news on the horizon. Wink, wink. As a university, one of our 6 key strategic priorities, as Nikki would have mentioned, is focus on supporting student success and serving them. And we do this by providing them every opportunity possible to gain real-world experience. With more than 600 graduates in our most recent commencement class of 2024, as we know, these young adults now need a job, and they're looking for gainful employment. And I'm sure the Director of Labor, Mr. Thompson, would attest, connecting Bahamian talent to the right career path is paramount for national development. So in just a few moments, we will hear a success story from one of our own, UB alumna, now crude analyst at Shell, and this is a testament to the power of higher education and corporate partnership. Again, I extend a hearty thank you to Shell and to all of our outstanding 2024 Career Fair partners, many of whom have been with us from day one. I now invite Dr. Willissa Mackey, Career and Job Placement Counselor at our University Center for Counseling and Career Services, to the podium.
Good morning, and thank you, Ms. Weish. The annual Career Fair is an event, as you would have heard, that is deeply rooted in the history of this great institution and the University Center for Counseling and Career Services, in conjunction with the Career and Job Placement Advisory Board, counts it a privilege to continue this rich legacy by hosting the 2024 annual career fair under the theme Connect. This event is a cornerstone of our student development efforts and a launch pad for future career success, offering a wealth of opportunities for students, alumni, and industry professionals to connect in an intentional and impactful way. The day, October 17th, prioritizes career development, opportunities, networking, navigation tools, equipping students with the resources to strategically route their career journeys, education, coaching, and talent acquisition, connecting students with recruitment professionals who are actively seeking fresh talent. On behalf of Vice President of Student Services, Mr. Joe Stubbs, the Director of the University Center for Counseling and Career Services, Dr. Christine Curtis, the Career and Job Placement Advisory Board, which is comprised of internal and external stakeholders, we extend our deepest gratitude to Shell Western Supply and Trading Limited, our generous title sponsor for this year's event. Your support allows us to continue our mission of providing students with essential career resources and opportunities, preparing them for success on the journey ahead. In addition to our esteemed titled sponsor, we also wish to highlight other outstanding organizations that have partnered with us this year. Amingo Gold Partners, KPMG Bahamas Limited, the Bahamas Institute of Chartered Accountants, Focal Holdings Limited, Bank of the Bahamas, CEMEX Bahamas, Pinders Customs Brokerage Limited, Bahamar, RBC Royal Bank Bahamas Limited, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Insurance Commission of the Bahamas, Commonwealth Bank Limited, Furs Entertainment, Atos Holdings Limited. Our Mingo Silver sponsors, Job Reef Limited, the Bahamas Insurance Association, the Securities Commission of the Bahamas, CG Atlantic Group of Companies, Courtyard by Marriott, Bamboo Shack Limited, Family Guardian Insurance Company, Commonwealth Brewery Limited, Fidelity Bank Bahamas Limited, Deloitte and Touche, CIBC Caribbean Bank Bahamas Limited, Fusion Superplex, Nassau Airport Development Company Limited, Rubis Bahamas Limited, Machinery and Energy Limited, Capital Union Bank Limited, and finally, our Mingo Bronze sponsors, Rotary Club of Southeast Nassau, Straw Coves Dive Bahamas, Central Bank of the Bahamas, Colina Insurance Limited, Health Professions Council, EY Bahamas Limited, the National Art Gallery of the Bahamas, Sun Island Transfers Limited, trading as Sun Cash, Bahamas Financial Services Board, Inter-American Development Bank, Department of Inland Revenue, Bahamas National Trust, and last but certainly not least, the Department of Labor. Together, we are connecting the bridge between academic pursuits and real-world success, and we look forward to a most productive event this year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Weish and Dr. Mackey. We will now hear from our partners at Shell, Mr. Rodrigo Teixeira. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Better than I can do.
General Manager, followed by our esteemed alumna, Ms. Christina Dames, Latin American Crude Analyst. Mr. Rodrigo.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I guess that it's very easy in a way for me to be here today and speak in front of you because it feels almost like home. And the reason it feels like home is the fact that we are today title sponsor of the event is actually the result of many, many years of many of you and us working together. I think our adventure started some 3 years ago, where, and like for every challenging objective we put to ourselves, these are not going to be achieved in a day. And we worked together for the last 3 years to try to understand better what was key for the university, but equally understand what was key for the Bahamas and for companies like Shell. And truly, it's a pleasure to be here today representing Shell Western Supply and Trading as title sponsor, because it shows our commitment to the Bahamas, to the future generation of talents. And that brings me to my next point, is we will never see that as the end of the road. That's actually the beginning of a fantastic journey for all of us. And it takes a lot of commitment, strategic vision, but that's not something we can do on our own. I think that having today Director Thompson, to have all the representatives of the university, is a true testimony to that. People that have vision, that have that strategic commitment. We keep on talking about creating the leaders of tomorrow. But the leaders of tomorrow, unfortunately, you have to train them today, and you're not going to receive or see the results tomorrow. It's going to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And it takes true, genuine partners to work together, to have that patience, to have that vision, to create that. Trading is so that's what we do here in the Bahamas. We are a trading company, part of a hub of various other trading offices, Houston, London, and so on. And our job has become, from being a job where relationship was key, and you could have some sort of, you could be very fungible, bring people from various offices to, and that's true for many jobs in the world, certainly the ones that I get the opportunity to discover here in the Bahamas, it's you're becoming more and more of a subject matter expert. And for that, it takes time. It takes commitment from the individual. It takes also that vision, and that vision is something that we bring to them. And I think that through these, be it the career fair, be it through other interaction that UB is very keen to develop with the rest of the industrial network here in the Bahamas, we're going to achieve that. I hope you can hear in my voice that this is something that I am personally very enthusiastic about. I think there is no bad investment when it comes to education. There are so many things we have to try. And again, I'm very thankful on behalf of Shell to be able to partner with the University of Bahamas, to have the support of the government and the Department of Labor, because Rome wasn't built in a day, and certainly not built by one person. So my thanks to everyone present here today. Thank you. Oh, and without further ado, our the real star of the day, Christina. Sorry.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Christina Dames, and I'm a lifetime crude analyst at Shell West and a proud alumni of the University of the Bahamas. And I'm excited that Shell West has partnered with UB for the upcoming career fair to expose students to opportunities in global commodities markets. My time at UB played a significant role in shaping me into the professional I am today, enabling me to excel in my career at Shell West. From my experience, I want to encourage current students to persevere, no matter how challenging the courses may be. At the time, I didn't have a full appreciation for how subjects like economics, statistics, and international trade finance would become the foundation of my current role. So I urge each student to attend classes with the intention of truly understanding the content and applying the knowledge imparted at UB, because I can assure you that it is beneficial in the working world. Being part of a global company has provided me with many opportunities to learn and to build a long-term career in the energy industry. The upcoming career fair will provide students with the opportunity to talk to employers and understand what they're looking for in potential candidates. I encourage all students to take the time to get to know the company and determine whether or not it is a good fit for you. I can confidently say that Shell West is a great fit for me, and I'm excited about the next chapter of my career. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Teixeira and Ms. Dames. It's so good to see you back on campus and to hear of your success story. And we wish you continued success. And I thank you for that plug you gave to our current students to encourage them to take their studies seriously and to connect the dots. Because like you back in the day, it's like, how is algebra gonna help me, right? But you realize you substituted something, right? Letters and numbers should never go together. But without further ado, I will now welcome Mr. Howard Thompson, the Director of Labor, to the podium.
Good, thank you, and good morning, everyone. It's great to see each and every one of you, and it's really great to be here this morning. I say really great to be here for two reasons. The first being that I am a proud alumnus of this great institution of higher learning, having graduated in 2002 with an associate degree in law and criminal justice. Upon reflection, I certainly would say that this institution gave me the solid foundation in which to build my now 18-year legal career. And so I commend the institution, and I wish them all the very best success on the way forward. Secondly, it is great to be here to show support to Shell Western Supply and Trading Limited at this title sponsor launch event, 2024. Home, in my estimation, is a great Bahamian corporate citizen, and from my research, is a great place to work with a particularly great general manager at the helm. Before I proceed, permit me, if I may, to say a special hello and best wishes to you all on behalf of the Honorable Minister Pia Glover Roll, the Minister responsible for Labor and the Public Service, on behalf of the Ministry's Permanent Secretary, Gina Thompson, and on behalf of the senior management and staff at the Department of Labor. I've said the word great several times this morning to help me underscore the fact that there are great opportunities for Bahamian students and Bahamian job seekers. The Ministry of Labor and the Public Service, along with the Department of Labor, is working diligently to empower the Bahamian workforce by providing learning opportunities and encouraging career paths that align with future demand. Through strategic initiatives and partnerships, we aim to provide insight into where education and workforce training are headed, ensuring Bahamians are prepared for future challenges and opportunities. And so in closing, I would like to encourage all Bahamians to register your skill and your resume with the Department of Labor's online skills portal and to pursue careers in high demand fields to ensure that you are ready to capitalize on the coming opportunities. And so the only thing left for me to say is to wish you all a great day, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thompson, and it's good to know that you too are an alum of this great institution. I'll piggyback off of your word for today. Thank you to all of our speakers today. We now invite the media to address our speakers and to ask questions. If you have a question, I kindly ask that you state your name, your media house, and to whom your question is addressed, and that person I'll ask that you kindly come to the podium to address the media. Any questions from our media partners? You're good. No questions. Well, there being no questions, that brings our press conference for today to a conclusion. We're going to ask that our guests kindly transition to the stairs outside for photos and a mixing and mingling, and we thank you for your presence here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.